Let me put a shout out, if I could, guys, real fast for www.pastorpaulgold.com. That's www.pastorpaulgold.com. The rules of money are being rewritten right in front of our eyes. The institutions that control the financial systems aren't waiting. They're warning. They're not even wishing. They're acting, buying gold and silver at an unprecedented pace. And they're preparing for something. The question is, are you? For nearly a decade, Noble Gold has helped thousands of people protect their wealth with physical gold and silver. That's right, gold, a biblical currency. And as the world shifts to hard assets, the window to act is closing. Let Noble Gold show you how simple it is to protect yourself and your family. While everyone else is reacting to the news, Noble Gold's clients are positioned. They understand that when the rules change, you need assets that don't depend on the system. Go right now to www.pastorpaulgold.com. That's www.pastorpaulgold.com. And if you qualify, and you probably do, for a gold or silver IRA, they will also give you for free 3 ounces Thomas Jefferson silver coin. Beautiful 3 ounces pure silver coin. They'll send it to you for free as a gift at www.pastorpaulgold.com or call them on the phone at 877-646-5347. You'll be glad that you did.
Archaeologists in Germany have uncovered a late medieval underground tunnel hidden within a much older Neolithic burial site near Rheinstedt. The discovery was announced on January 29th by Saxony-Anhalt's State Office for Heritage Management and Archaeology after excavations ahead of wind turbine construction. The burial complex dates to the Bauberge culture of the 4th millennium BC, while the tunnel, known as an Erdstall, was built about 5,000 years later in the Middle Ages. Finds such as medieval pottery, a horseshoe, charcoal, and animal remains suggest the passage was briefly used and then intentionally sealed, though its purpose remains unclear, Fox News reported. Researchers speculate the tunnel's placement may reflect medieval avoidance of pagan burial grounds and adds to a wave of recent archaeological discoveries across Germany. Israel's Security Cabinet has approved new measures that expand Israeli control over the occupied West Bank, prompting strong condemnation from Palestinian leaders and regional actors. Palestinian authorities warned the move could legalize settlement expansion, undermine existing agreements, and effectively block the creation of a future Palestinian state, while Hamas called for increased resistance. Israeli media reported the rules would allow settlers to buy land more easily, increase Israeli enforcement powers over Palestinians, and expand control over religious sites. Jordan and other critics said the measures amount to de facto annexation and violate international law governing occupied territories, Al Jazeera has reported. The decision comes days before Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is set to meet U.S. President Donald Trump, heightening diplomatic tensions. Pro-democracy media tycoon and British citizen Jimmy Lai, 78 years old, was sentenced to 20 years in prison by a Hong Kong court for national security offenses, marking the harshest sentence under the city's controversial law to date. The court described Lai's actions as, quote, grave and premeditated, while Lai, a prominent Beijing critic and founder of Apple Daily, has always denied the charges. Supporters gathered outside the court amid heavy police presence, with his son calling the sentence, quote, basically a death sentence for defending Hong Kong's freedoms. The decision drew international condemnation from the United Kingdom, the United States, Europe, and human rights groups, though China's foreign ministry defended it as lawful, the BBC has reported. UK's Foreign Secretary Yvette Cooper denounced the prosecution as politically motivated and pledged swift engagement with Beijing.
The world is experiencing an alarming series of apocalyptic events, historic weather disasters, earthquakes, droughts, wildfires, impending economic collapse, the rise of AI. In Revelation 9/11, Pastor Paul Begley and Pulitzer-nominated journalist Troy Anderson investigate if these are the true signs of the end times. Is this the final meeting of current events and prophecy referred to in the Bible? Revelation 9:11. Order it on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and Target.com.